What's up, everyone? So I'm going to talk to you guys about controlled articular rotations, also known as CARs. So this is a really good way to get your whole body warmed up. It's focusing on just moving at every single joint, and you're going in the biggest rotation possible at that joint without any compensation. Okay, and we're basically just going to work our way from our neck down. Okay, so to start with the neck, and throughout the entirety of this, you want to think about staying nice and tight, and again, only moving at the joint that you are focusing on. So for the neck, you will begin by squeezing your stomach, keep everything nice and tight, and then you're going to push your chin back, and then we will have the chin tuck down, and then you're going to bring your ear to your shoulder, rotate around to where the other ear goes to the shoulder, and then back around and up. So that would be one rotation. You're going to do about three to five at each joint, okay? And a big thing that I said at the beginning was without compensation. So you'll start to notice once you slow this stuff down that certain parts of your body are going to try to compensate and take over. So I even during that demo there could feel my traps wanting to rise and take over during that movement. So you really got to think about pulling your shoulders back and down, chin back, down, ear to shoulder, rotate, right, so that you're only moving at the neck joint. Okay, so I would go 3 rotations one direction, 3 rotations the other direction. From there, we're going to move to our scaps. Okay, so the shoulder blade area here. So what you'll do is you'll just start by pulling your shoulder back and down, and then from here we're going to move forward, up, and then back and down. All right, so we've got that circular motion going. We're trying to move just through the scap, all right? So I don't want to be going here like this. I'm trying to move just through the scapular only, okay? So again, 3 to 5 rotations per side. From here, we will go with the elbows. So for your elbows, what you'll do is we're going to start with palms facing us. We will go up, all right? Everything's going to be in nice and tight. So we're going to keep the elbows sucked in, up, rotate, down, repeat, up, rotate, down, okay? Once you've done 3 to 5 there, you'll start with your hands the other direction. So palms facing out, up, rotate, down, up, rotate, down, okay? From there, we're going to focus on our thoracic spine, also known as T-spine. So T-spine meaning this upper back region, okay? So what you'll do is you'll give yourself a big hug, all right? Just like this, arms crossed. Squeeze everything down, squeeze the ribs down, all right? Stomach's nice and tight, butt's turned on. And from here, we are going to rotate to the right, and then we're going to laterally bend, all right? And then we're gonna come forward, bend, up, back straight, and then go the other direction. All right, so again, here, rotate, down, all right, so we're trying to move just through that thoracic spine. This one's gonna be really easy to have and feel that compensation, all right? Because you're gonna want to like start to bend all throughout here. Try to fight that, okay? The next one is going to be your wrist, okay? So for the wrist, we're going to go, I'll actually come in a little bit closer on this one, okay? So for the wrist, you can go hand open or closed fist, but you're going to pinch the elbow in, okay? And then we're going to begin by pulling your pinky towards your forearm here, and then rotate, come up, rotate, all right? So we're just going through a full rotation there, okay? And then you can go the other direction with it. All right, shoulders, okay? So for this one, what you're gonna want to do is you are going to start with the hand facing out, okay? So we'll go here, really focus on stomach tight, squeezing your butt, try not to have this compensation happen. We're going to rotate here, bring the arm up, keeping the shoulder back and down, and then you're gonna go to your in range, right? So that's it for me right there. Once I get to there, I'm gonna internally rotate my shoulder, not my scap. So what I mean by that is rotate here versus rotating here. All right, that's not what we're looking for. We're here, and then I'm just rotating it there, okay? So hopefully you can see the difference. You can also notice my hand is now facing where my thumb is away from me, and I'm gonna keep that internal rotation, traveling down, just making the biggest circle I can. So when I get to the bottom, close to my hip, I'm gonna bring it back around, keeping that internal rotation until I get back to the top. You can see I'm starting to lean a little bit, so I wanna fix that. All right, I get to the top, rotate, all right, nice and slow, back down, okay? It's not gonna be perfect the first time. If you start to notice you're compensating somewhere, just correct it, it's okay, all right? From here, we will move to the spine. The spine is gonna be one you're more familiar with. That's gonna be the cat-cow position, okay? So for the cat-cow, you're going to go hands and knees, all right? And we're just gonna slow everything down, okay? So we'll start in this position, and then you'll move here first, and everything else will follow, all right? So we'll go down, and then from here, start to press into the ground, midline, and then tailbone, and then you reverse it. Tailbone, spine, and, okay? So go through about 5 repetitions there. All right, the next one is the hips. Now, if you can, you want to try to use something like a doorway to block the opposite hip from what's working, because this is one that compensation can happen quite a bit, okay? So what this will look like is basically you'll stand here. So now this is blocking, okay, so that I can't use this side. I'm squeezing my butt. I'm gonna start by rotating in, all right? I'll bring my leg all the way up, fully flexed, and then from here, I'll rotate out, all right? And then here and down and around, and then I'll bring it back. All right, so I've got to fix my midline there. I started to want to compensate in the low back. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And you want to bring this to your in range as high as you can. So like, this is not good, but this is all I got, okay? Work it around, back down, okay? So again, really on that one, make sure you're using something to block. Focus on not letting this happen and letting that pelvis take over, okay? Really focus on slowing it down, feeling the movement, all right? Next one is going to be the ankles. This might be a little bit difficult to see, but hopefully you'll get the gist of it here. What you're going to want to do is go to the floor, and then you'll go into this position because it's going to allow only the ankle to move. Because remember, we're wanting only the joint that we're focusing on to move. So you'll just wrap your arm underneath, and then I'll grab, right hand is under the right leg, right hand will grab left forearm, and then left hand is on top of the knee. So now none of this can move. All that's gonna move is my ankle, okay? So I'm just gonna take it through full range of the motion here. All right, I know I need a pedicure, don't judge. Okay, and then you can go the other direction. Just trying to make as big a circles as you can. All right, and you repeat on the other side. Now, similar to that, we're going to focus on the knee, okay? So you're gonna do the same thing. You want that hip to be in full flexion. So I'm gonna come up like this. I'll grab here, and then I can also go here or here to help manipulate it. But I basically want to internally rotate, right? So I'm rotating in, fully extending my leg, and then back down, rotating out, full extension, back down, rotate in, out, back down, rotate out, okay? You're gonna take that on both sides for 3 to 5 reps. Last thing are toes, okay? Now I know this one is gonna be a little bit harder to see, so I'm going to grab the camera real quick. All right, sorry about that. There's gonna be a little bit of a lag in the video there. I'm not as great at video editing as Andy, so I'm not even gonna attempt that, but I wanted you guys to get a closer look at the toes. So what you'll do here is we're just going to simply focus on moving the big toe up, big toe down, big toe up, big toe down, big toe up, big toe down. So you can see my 2 toes here try to come up. So you're trying to really concentrate, move only that toe, okay? Then we'll try to go little toes, little toes, little toes, okay? And then you can kind of play around with it and go like big, little, little, big, little, little, big, and just kind of move it around. So now I'm going little big, little big, little big. All right, so you're just taking those joints through ranges of motion, okay? Have fun with it, guys. I'm gonna grab this real quick so you can make sure you're seeing me. But let me know how it goes. Hope y'all like it. Get after it.